It's time for a brand new episode of the Genuine ScLoHo Media and Marketing Podcast. My name is Scott Howard, also known as ScLoHo. This is an ongoing collection of media, marketing, and personal insights with a fresh update nearly every week since 2017. This is the audio reading of an article that you can find on my website at scotthoward.me, scotthoward.me. Altogether, I published over 1,600 articles, and this one is titled, Can Your Business Take a Punch Like Rocky? Even though I'm recording this at the Federated Media Studios in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I work for WOWO, that's WOWO Radio, and this is being promoted by my employer, everything that I say or write is strictly my own thoughts and not necessarily the opinions of Federated Media or any of their affiliations and or advertisers. At the beginning of January, subscribers to my weekly Sound Advice newsletter received the information that I'm about to share with you today. If you'd like to receive this in your email inbox, just email me and ask for a free subscription. My email address is scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com. It was 39 years ago, November of 1985, that Rocky IV, the movie, came out, and Rocky Balboa fought and fought. It was a knockdown, drag-out fight with Rocky taking punch after punch and hit after hit, only to come back up time and ultimately win that fight. Rocky was always getting the snot kicked out of him. Intentional or not, it was his style. His opponents would eventually wear down because Rocky could take a hit and take another hit and take another hit. Sound familiar? Has your business been taking hits recently? Sales slumps due to the economy, employee troubles, hiring struggles, increased cost, a terrible review or two, or any other lightning-fast jab, monster hook, or sucker punch? Well, that's part of the game, though, isn't it? Getting hit and always getting back up. It's like the Japanese proverb that says, fall down 7 times and stand up 8. But from the movie Rocky IV, Rocky added a couple things to that.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Did you catch them? 1. It's about how hard you can get hit, and 2, keep moving forward. We've all been hit. We've all been hit hard. And if you're listening to this, you picked yourself back up. But did you move forward? Step number 1 to recovering from a major punch is acknowledge and accept it. Acknowledge the issue that caused you to get hit. Analyze what went wrong. Identify the cause. And make a plan to ensure it doesn't happen again or as severely, and learn from it. Every negative has potential to produce a positive. It might not be immediately obvious, but it's there. If you always have a move forward attitude, pretty soon the hits won't seem so bad, and you'll always find ways to learn from them and capitalize on them even sooner. Oh, sure, easier said than done, right? Absolutely. Sometimes it's not easy to say to yourself that everything's going to be okay, but it's a mindset, it's practice, determination, and an attitude. You might not get the big wins every month or every year, but depending upon your industry and what's happening around us, maybe just staying afloat and weathering a storm is also a big win. Now, I've got 6 more steps to share with you. If you'd like to see all 7 steps that can help you get back up and keep moving forward, email me, scott@wowo.com, scott@wowo.com. And let me be one of the last to wish you a Happy New Year for 2025. May 2025 be ripe with opportunities to grow and learn. For me, for you, and for everyone. And if you have any questions about advertising and marketing and don't know who to ask, you can ask me. Scott@wowo.com is my email address. That's Scott@wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.